Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 2. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Into the belly. Into the chest. And let go out. Like a wave. Again. Let go. Just keep no pause. Inhalation and exhalation. In, release, out, stress. 10 more. Breathe in, let it go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. 5 more. Let's give it all we got. Breathe in, and on the exhale, stop. 1 minute. Run all from now on. Feel, become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature, you're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. When you're ready, breathe in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In with the relaxation, out with the stress. In, out, in, out, in, out. Into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. May exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let your breathing return to normal as you finish up the breath. Move your body bit by bit, starting with your fingers and your toes. Let your breathing normalize. If you like this guided breathing session, we got more for you. We got a free app on our website. Download it. It's good stuff. Thanks for your time. And I wish you a good night, or a good day, and a good life. All the love, all the power.
Howdy everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and that's Benji, and today we have a yoga for beginners mind practice. So hop in something comfy, and let's get started. Alrighty, my friends, let's begin in Sukhasana. Take a second to calm down to the ground. You can go ahead and use your hands to gently pull thy butt cheeks aside. Okay, but feel your sits bones really kind of come to the earth here. Just start to get a we're focusing on sensation even as you come into your first shape here, the first posture. Today's practice is all about coming into or returning to that beginner's mindset. So most of us have an inkling, a feeling, an idea of what that means. But if you don't, and even if you do, I'm going to invite you to actually practice beginner's mind when it comes to beginner's mind, and just empty your vessel, empty your cup. And we're just going to start here now with whatever you're bringing to the table. I will do the same. And we're just going to, through some really simple shapes today, explore the practice and the position of beginner's mindset. So if you are a beginner, you're in luck. You're going to lead the way. Just take a quiet moment to tune into your breath and whatever you're bringing to the mat today. Sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulders. For those who are practicing this in real time, it's for not everyone, but for most, it's we're kind of getting really active and sweaty in our practices, so we need to balance out those practices with practices that steady us, that keep us curious and plugged in, so that we're not just mindlessly working out or mindlessly doing anything for that matter. So this practice should help with that. As you're ready, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale in and exhale out. And one more time, the biggest breath you've taken all day, big inhale. And then a nice, long, easy exhalation. Now, starting with gentle open in the neck, you're going to drop the chin to the chest. Then from there, we're going to draw circles with the nose, one way, and then when you get to the bottom, switch it and go the other way. And imagine as you do this, one way, so we go clockwise, and then counterclockwise. And as you're doing this, continue to sit up nice and tall, continue to gently deepen the breath, and maybe close your eyes once you feel safe and like you know what you're doing. squeeze and lift. Shoulders to earlobes, squeeze, 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 breathe in. And then exhale, pull the elbows back and drag the shoulders down back body. And now maybe closing the eyes or stopping the gaze to just see if you can imagine doing this for the very first time, feeling that rotation in the shoulder, any activation happening with the back body, and open and stretch nicely front body to the chest. Notice if your breath feels shallow today or if there's already some juicy depth to it. Nice. And then the next time you're sitting up nice and tall, just find stillness. You bring the hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra, and just close your eyes and take a moment of quiet, observing the breath. Awesome. And then notice where your thoughts went, where your mind went, and then bring your attention back to your breath. Each time we come to the mat, we can get in the habit of just checking off our yoga or kind of doing things the same way every time. So I hope that this type of practice will also maybe invite you to dissect that a little bit. Are we kind of doing everything the same way, or can we open up our minds and our hearts to practice, or at least be open to practicing new ways of doing things? Are you the type of person that's kind of set in your ways, or are you open? Just a little food for thought. As you're ready, you can open the eyes. We're going to come forward onto all little spinal flex here. So this is a good one to start that. Cat-cow, we kind of go through the motions a lot. So see if you can find something new here, a different rasa, different flavor. As you inhale, drop the belly. And then use your exhale to round through the spine. Just underneath the shoulders here is the knees, right underneath the hip points. Find a little rhythm with your breath. And then just go for a little exploration here. Noticing any parts of the body that feel tight that might need some extra love. Maybe you curl the toes under, send the hips back to stretch the feet. Don't decide where it ends, keep moving, soft, easy movement here with nice full breaths in and out. I like to say, shine a little light in the dark places. So you've taken the flashlight out, get curious, feel what needs my attention. And instead of kind of just going through the rigmarole of this little vinyasa cat-cow, can I give myself permission to explore new grooves, new routes that serve? Move mindfully and stay connected to your breath. And then when you're ready, you're going to take this same dance that you've already cultivated, so you already got it going on, okay? And you're going to slowly bring the hands nice and wide, turn the upper arm bones out this way, elbow creases pointing forward or shining forward as opposed to back. And then when you're ready, peel the tailbone up, nice and slow. And then just keep it moving and grooving. Go for a little exploration here in downward facing dog. So what does the practice of trying to find something new feel like? Well, consider returning to this idea as an image of your first time. We have a question that's been in the FWRG cooler for a while that Chris, my business partner, just finding a sense of balance and ease in the pelvis as you lift up through the spinal column. Then when you're ready, inhale, reach for the sky, big stretch, requires big breath. And then exhale, palms are gonna come through, we're gonna go down the midline, just slicing it down here as you bend the knees generously and come back down into your forward fold. Big breath to inhale, halfway lift, palms on the shins or thighs. And then exhale to soften and fold. Great, fingertips come to the earth. You're gonna slide just the right toes back. Inhale, open the chest, open the heart. You can lower the back knee here if you like. And you're just gonna breathe here for a couple beats. Feeling the sensation, trying to find balance or equilibrium in the body as you breathe and negotiate your weight. Working with the subtle body that you've been practicing for a while, use this beginner's mindset to come into it with fresh eyes. See if you can wake up more subtle body aspects that you maybe would find if you weren't so used to this posture. Find ways to lift, places to lengthen, strengthen. Make sure you're not dumping all your weight in your fingertips. Activate your center. Then plant the palms. Here we go. We're going to step the left toes back. Our first ever plank pose. Press away from the yoga mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Now actively pull the hands in line with the rib cage. Draw the elbows into the side body, pressing the tops of the feet. And baby cobra. Inhale, lift up. Just a baby fusion. Then stay here, breathe, let your breath move you. You can close your eyes and tuck the chin slightly, try to find something new as you awaken the back body. Awesome, good. Slowly release. Curl the toes under, lift the kneecaps, toe the quads. Inhale, press into your power. Second ever plank pose. Just kidding. And then send the hips up and back when you're ready, down or facing top. Breathe deep here. See if you can use the tool of your breath to just really stay present in the moment. Enjoy the ride. Know your guru butts. It's another way to consider. Great, then from here we're going to take the right foot forward. Back to that nice low lunge. You can lower the back knee or keep it lifted. I'm going to be here for a couple cycles of breath. Use each beat to find something new. So this low lunge, a shape that we use a lot for transitions. We can blow through it a lot, so take the time to notice. Just stick with it. Squeezing your thighs to the midline. Hold right hip crease back. Tend to it. Great, then slowly rock the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift with the palms on the shins or the thighs, spine length. And then exhale to soften and fold it back down. Inhale to reach for the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart, mountain. Deep breath in. Empty it out. Inhale to reach for the sky. Together as you exhale, slice it slow and steady down the midline. Forward fold. Inhale with your breath, halfway lift, your version. Pay attention. So this is a wonderful, wonderful place to kind of mark for those who have been practicing for a while, a little beginner's mindset. If you're learning this for the first time and you're taking my kind cue to bring hands to the shins, you can begin before the thighs. Are you pitching off the neck here? Are you remembering an old, maybe Ashtanga version of halfway lift? Are we, sorry, whipping my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth, but are you clenching the back of the neck? Are you cutting off the flow of energy? Can you maybe take the invitation to find length so we can draw a nice clean line of energy from the crown to the tail? That's what we're here to talk about and learn here. All right, bring your gaze straight back down wherever you are. Inhale in and exhale to release. Awesome. This time, keep the right foot where it is. Slide the left toe back. This time you're going to pivot on the back foot up to triangle from the ground up. So we're coming into triangle a different way than maybe you're used to. Hold on to that beginner's mindset. Deepen your breath. You got it. Inhale in. Find that length. So use that dunda, that line, that stick, that staff from the crown to the tail. No collapsing. Nice work. Then here you go. Left hand's going to come down just the way it went up. You're going to bend the right knee. Just going to come right back to that nice low lunge, nice and easy. Inhale, open the chest. Great work. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale to look forward, shift forward. Exhale to lower the belly. Inhale, cobra. Find something new. And exhale to release. Inhale to press up plank. And exhale to come back to downward dog. You rock. I rock. We rock. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Step the left foot. Pivot on the right foot. Nice and slow and steady. So find your footing first. We're going to work from the ground up. Slowly begin to pull the left hip crease back, straighten through that left leg, left fingertips come in line with the left heel. And as you're ready, right fingertips trace a line across the left arm, across the chest as we spiral our rib cage all the way up towards the sky. I used to say, we'll do it here. Imagine you have honey on your right hand, bring it to your left rib cage. Go ahead and bring it to your left rib cage, and then smear the honey across your rib cage and bring it all the way up to the sky. Strong footing, nice long, beautiful neck. Inhale in, and then exhale, right fingertips come back down. We soften through the front leg, pivot on the back foot, back to the nice low lunge. Great work. Here you go. Wrap the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold. And last time to practice this, here we go. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that extension, that length. And then exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhale to reach for the sky. Big stretch, big breath, smile. Exhale. Hands to heart. Close your eyes, pause. Try not to fidget here. Just observe the breath. Awesome work. Now bat the eyelashes open. You're going to shift your weight to your left foot. You're just going to do a nice easy stretch with your right leg. So you're going to reach, grab your right ankle, squeeze the right knee in, squeeze and lift as you lift your heart. Beautiful. Then release that and switch to the other side. Just a nice easy stretch. And keep returning to your theme of beginner's mindset here, because there's going to be an invitation coming up here very shortly to take it off the mat and into your day. So you're going to take your right hand now, cross it over the chest. Just a nice easy stretch. Turn it over past your right shoulder. And release. Other side. And then release. Now interlace the fingertips behind the back. Curl the knuckles down. Feel your feet firmly planted into the ground, and then here we go. Drop the knuckles, down and away as you open up through the chest. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. You got it. On your next exhale, release the chains. Reach for the sky. Big inhale. Clap the palms together. Giant namaste in celebration of you, of us, of this practice of constantly returning